Hey everybody, I wanted to make you a quick video about breathwork. So I am riding the high. I just did a free breathwork class in my Facebook group, The Wild and Embodied Woman. So if you'd like to go over there and watch that 40-minute class to get an idea of what breathwork can do for you, I do an entire lead practice. So I'll put that link in the email here. And yeah, it was really just a way to see what breathwork can be in your body, a little bit of a taster, because I would love, love, love for breathwork to become a tool that you can use every day to, God, just to feel good in life, right? Like maybe I'm a hedonist, but that's where I'm at. Like, I want to feel good. I want to work through the layers of little t trauma and big T trauma and experiences, limiting beliefs from my parents, from society. I really want to find my own way in life. I really want to feel into my own benevolent, beautiful sovereignty and power and be able to lead from my heart. And breathwork is one of the tools that I use daily to do that. And I don't use it for an hour every day, although if I'm going through something intense, I totally will. Like get on my mat, breathe for 30 minutes to an hour, But there are so many days where I use it when I'm in the car, before I need to go into a big meeting, 5 minutes of breath work. When I have something I'd like to say to my partner and I'm not sure how to say it, 5 minutes of breath work. You can use it in these little chunks to really support your day and to really drop into your body and get out of that overthinking tailspin beliefs and thoughts of the mind that so many of us get stuck in. So that's why it's one of the reasons I'm super passionate about breathwork. You'll move unprocessed emotion, and it's also a nervous system tool. You probably hear a lot about the nervous system these days, and fight, flight, and freeze, right? So we have these ways that we go, kind of like our own patterns if we go into fight, flight, or freeze, and these reactions get stored in our body. So breathwork is actually a way to let those stress cycles complete, meaning if there was a situation in your life and you wanted to run and you needed to run and there was no way, it was not an option at the time, that impulse to run is still stored in your body. It's still stuck within you. So often in breath work, your legs will actually move, I'm always running in the air because that impulse needs to get out of the body and there's no story attached to it. I don't know when that running impulse came into my life, if I was 4 years old, if I was 30. But the thing is, it's still there and it needs an outlet, and it can have it without a story, which is so cool because so many of us have probably done some talk therapy. We talk it out with our friends, and breathwork is a way to just let the body get it done, whether that's through running, punching, crying, whatever it is. And breathwork doesn't have to be big. I don't want to scare you. Not everyone has these huge punching releases. I'm a Leo, I roar. There's so much that happens in my breathwork, and that happens over time. When I started with it, I was really shy about it, didn't totally trust it, and that's totally okay. The way that I teach it is all about installing safety so that you can get to the other side, so that you can start releasing slowly over time. So breathwork really increases our capacity. Once we get rid of kind of some of these nervous system responses, these things that have been stored in our body, we have a larger window of capacity. We're no longer in hypo-arousal, hyper-arousal. We're able to feel okay, is what that means. We're able to rest in our okayness more often, and we are able to access gratitude and joy and be in the present moment instead of future-focused, out there, worrying, or past-focused. All right, so my story with breathwork, I found breathwork through my coaching training. Actually, I had done a couple of workshops before that. When I lived in Chicago, I'd gone to a couple of shamanic breathwork journeys. One was amazing, blew my mind. The other one, same teacher. I fell asleep. You come with what you've got in the moment. If you're really tired, that might happen. But the first time, it was really expansive, really powerful. If you are a person who believes in guides and angels and your higher self, you'll really access that in your breathwork sessions. And the second time, my coaching training, the part that I originally started talking about there, In my coaching training, we went to Mexico for a week and we did breath work. And this was like an amazing experience, right? I did a sex love relationship coaching training, and we slowly peeled off our layer of clothes. It was really hot in there in Mexico. So as we got comfortable, we just all became like the freest, most authentic versions of ourselves, if that was safe in our system. So I got to do breath work with a group of 50 women, being wild, being in their power. And at first it was scary. A lot of people had already done breath work. People were releasing left and right around me, right? Like people are, laughing, or they're screaming, or they're crying. And it was a lot to be with, which is why I like to teach it first, kind of in the safety of your own home, just with your own responses and not having to, work with this other energy. But what did happen with that, the plus side of that, is that I was able to see what was possible, and my body began to react, and I began to release these amazing things. And I just had these epic experiences, where I felt high for hours afterward, high in a beautiful way, high on life, really close to my soul's purpose, to my desires. And I want that for you too. That's what breathwork can be. It can be this way to how can we stay here in this reality that we have, the mundane world. We have all of these desires and all of these soul tasks and things that we really want to do. How can we bring them forward safely? How can we be here in the real world and do the things we need to do around money, around relationship, around growth, while bringing in and reaching for the amazingness that's possible. And we can only do it as fast as the body will go. Embodiment is so important. Our feelings, our emotions, staying with our inner child. And breathwork is a way to do all of this. It's a way to be in your body, learn to listen to your body, move at whatever pace you need to, slowly, as slow, we can only grow as fast as our slowest part, right? So we're taking care of this piece. And I will teach you all of this in breath work. We'll work with inner child, we'll work with getting more comfortable with sound and movement. We will probably devote a session to worthiness of pleasure because I'm a sexuality coach and because that's interesting. And I think it's really important for women. So yeah, this course, this journey is all about safety. It's all about being able to feel your own truth and being able to stand in it. So I would love, and it's about creative inspiration, getting those ideas, because that's a huge part of it for me as well, is just the aha moments of inspiration and of healing. So if you're interested, I would love to have you in the course, in the journey. It'll be 4 weeks. It's $97. If the price is a problem, please let me know and we can probably work something out. I really just want this to be an accessible tool that you can lean into anytime that you need it. So that is my breathwork spiel. I truly, truly love it. I truly believe in it. It's changed my life for the better in so many ways. So I hope to see you in the course. There's the link down here to register, and just ask me any questions you have about it. All right, talk soon.